Brothers and sisters, we're here live on the Islam channel with Muslim Aid. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. There was a sister called Halima from London who donated and she wanted the Sheikh to make dua for her. So Sheikh, make a quick dua for Sister Halima and inshallah then we'll...
May Allah, Sister Halima, may Allah bless you yourself and bless your family and bless you, all your family, parents and any of your brothers, sisters, parents, and any grandparents that you died. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tonight elevate them to paradise, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when you resurrect, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala resurrect you with the al-Mu'mineen Aisha radiyallahu anha. And this is the best. So you come together inshallah with all the Sahaba and all the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Alhamdulillah. Khadija!
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you, my dear?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. How old are you, Khadija?
She sounds so cute.
I'm 5.
You're 5, mashallah. Well, this project is to help children just like you who are either from 0 to 5. So what can you do to help your brother and sister in Gaza? How much would you like to donate tonight?
150 pounds.
Mashallah. What happens to your 150? It gets double! Allahu Akbar, alhamdulillah. Give us a big takbir.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar! Khadija, have you got a message for everybody?
Make dua for all our brothers and sisters.
All the brothers and sisters.
MashaAllah.
May Allah bless you.
Khadija, take care.
Have you in paradise inshallah.
We're going to do a big dua for everybody. Yes, we will indeed. Right, Khadija, have a wonderful Ramadan. You take care. Assalamu alaikum. Who's on the line? We have, I believe we have, it's going to tell me in a few moments. We've got Ramzy from Shepherd's Bush, I assume.
Inshallah.
Ramzy, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you, sir?
Oh, this one's a big one.
How are you guys doing, alright?
Alhamdulillah, we're better for you calling. How's your Ramadan going?
Alhamdulillah, everything's well, everything's going well.
Excellent. You know tonight is about Gaza. It's about those youngest children. You don't often hear about those young children. I've never seen that video before that Muslim Aid played today. It is absolutely heartbreaking for parents to have to watch this happen to their children. What good news do you have for us, Ramzy?
I would like to donate £300, please.
And what happens when you donate £300?
It gets double.
Give us a big takbir.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Can I intervene here? Do you know what? In my heart, I have a sneaky feeling. Do you know what? With your friends and family, if you could pledge 750, mashallah, it would double to 1,500, and you would never have an opportunity like this again. Please, can you make that happen for us?
Honestly, I'm 21. I'm part-time job. And
you know what? That's a lovely, beautiful suggestion. You know what? I'm sure other people listening may help make that happen, inshallah. So, brother, so £300. Now, don't forget, for £300, as a reminder to everybody, that goes for the assessment of severely malnourished children, mashallah. Now, this gives them access to specialist doctors, nurses, equipment and medicine. And don't forget, it's very difficult to get these essential things in that area, in that land, because of the blockades. But with the assistance of some great local organisations, that will get to the people that absolutely need it. Muslim Aid are phenomenal. They have the best, mashallah, networks and contacts. And when you give them money, it will get to where it needs to get to. So that £300 is going to go towards saving lives. But not just the life of one child now, but the life of 2. Because it gets double. Alhamdulillah. All for Gaza. Because we love Palestine and we love Gaza. Absolutely.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. You know, those children are not alone because we are with them and you are with them. And we're going to answer the call tonight and we're going to help Muslim Aid change the lives of 5,000 children across southern Gaza.
Absolutely.
We can do this.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi Adam. You're calling from Watford. How old are you?
I'm 9.
9, mashallah. And how much will you be donating today?
I'm donating £750.
How much was that?
£750.
What happens to your donation?
It's double.
Yes, double! MashaAllah.
Give us a takbir!
Takbir.
Allah! Super! Do you have a message or a dua that you'd like us to make?
Yes, I would like to make dua for my Dadabu because his right eye has an infection.
Oh, may Allah give him shifa.
May Allah give him shifa fast.
His grandfather, his right eye has an infection.
Okay.
Inshallah, we'll make a big dua at the end. Thank you so much,
Amen.
brother, for calling up.
Absolutely.
Allah bless you, bless you, bless you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi Nisam. How can we help you today?
Both of you talking over on the TV.
Both of me?
And all the encouragement that you're giving the Ummah.
Of course. Alhamdulillah. Brother Nisam, how are you going to be helping the kids of Gaza tonight?
I'm giving 150 pounds zakat today.
What happens to your donation, brother?
Oh, alhamdulillah.
Lovely
Doubling this great amount.
Sorry, say that again?
Who is doubling the amount?
We've got a donor in Gaza who's going to double the amount, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin, on your behalf.
Allah give him shifa and give him all the
Ameen.
barakah.
Ameen. Say takbir, brother Nisam.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
May Allah bless you. May Allah bless you, my brother.
What's the dua? Do you have a dua message?
Yeah, Allah give shifa to all the people of Gaza.
Amen.
And bring peace to that part of the world. And give all the Muslim Ummah the courage to observe this Ramadan.
Ameen.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
You know, brothers and sisters, I was in Palestine about 2-3 months ago, and I was there for the Palestine Marathon. And do you know who won the Palestine Marathon? For the last 3 years. No, Al-Ghazan. The first year that the people from Gaza were allowed to travel from Gaza to Jerusalem. And the first year they come, they win. These are the people of Gaza. They are winners in every sense of the word.
Amen,
they are
amen.
blessed people. This is a land where Allah says that the angels spread their wings over the lands of Asham. It's very soft, mashallah. Alhamdulillah. This is a blessed land and a blessed people. And it makes me happy. It makes me excited and it makes me joyous to know that the people of Britain, of Nigeria, of all over the world who are watching this at the Islam, on the Islam channel are answering the call, are calling those numbers, and are donating so wonderfully, so beautifully, so generously. I love all of you for the sake of Allah. Mwah! Right, see you next call.
Brother Faraz, when I sit here on the sofa, and alhamdulillah, we're getting calls in and we're looking at one another and we're saying takbeers and we're saying double trouble and all that trouble, it's like a roller coaster. And then suddenly, bang, it hits us. It hits us with the reality of what we're doing all this for. When we look at the images and when we look at the children that are suffering, and we see that, subhanallah, they haven't even got enough strength to lift their hands. They haven't even got enough strength to take a nipple from a bottle to feed themselves. They haven't even got enough strength to pick themselves up and to walk. It inspires me then that alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the opportunity to sit in here and calling out to you people, to the brothers and sisters that are watching, who are taking the time and the effort of watching us, to please, I beg you, please pick up that phone. Please take the opportunity of this month, of this blessed month of Ramadan. Take that opportunity to pick up the phone and to donate. Please help the children, the helpless children there in Gaza. They need our help. Please take this opportunity. This opportunity might never come again in your lifetime. All I beg is please take that opportunity. Please be brave enough to pick up that phone, make the phone call and make that pledge, because wallahi, your wealth will never decrease. Wallahi, your wealth will increase. Please, when I look here, Brother Faz, I think, subhanallah, I'm so happy that I've got the opportunity of helping and changing things. So please, guys, please, brothers and sisters, take that opportunity, pick up that phone and make that pledge.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. My brother and sister, is a Masjid al-Aqsa, and the Palestine is a Masjid al-Aqsa is the third shrine after Muslims, after Muslim Ummah al-Muslimin, and we have to look after it. We have to look after it. Oh, we have to look after these children, these young people, which they will grow up and look after our third shrine. Is a place. Gumbad al-Khadra is a dome of rock. is a place which the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam from went to sky to see that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is very important for the Ummah al-Muslimin, my brothers and sisters. And of course, all the people of Palestine are suffering, all the people of Gaza are suffering, all the people of the Bethlehem are suffering, all the people of Ramallah are suffering. All I have been there, I have looked at it, my brother. Your heart bleeds for them. For the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for the sake of these children. These are your children, my brothers and sisters. These are your brothers and sisters, my brothers and sisters. These are very important. These are your mothers. These are your fathers. These are your brothers. These are your sisters. They are crying there. They have nowhere to sleep. Their house has been ruined completely. They got on their land. They put the tent on by their door, and they sleeping in there. They have no toilet. They have no food. They have no food, they have no iftar, they have no sahur which they can get. For the sake of Allah, donate as much as you can for the sake of Allah, for the sake of the brotherhood, for the sake of Islam. You donate as much as you can. You pay your zakat, you pay your lillah, you pay your sadaqah, and you remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In this world, He make it 700 times. On other world, make it بغير حساب, without the account they give you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In here, He will give you 700 pound for every pound you pay. Therefore, my brothers, He save you. These are like insurance against your illness. You paying insurance against your head, insurance against accident. These are the insure. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala insure. He put the angels for you. He says, look, these are my servant, my good servant, which look after my good servant there. They care. They can't see at the moment. They tear up little children without a mother, without a father. They have no limb. Some of them has got no legs. Some of them got no hand. They haven't got anesthetic to put in and make them calm. They are in pain. For the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, at least we can put a little bit food in their mouths. For the sake of Allah, help them. And don't go to sleep until you help them. And phone all the brothers and sisters you have, all the families, and say, for the sake of Allah, phone them to donate.
Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair. Brothers and sisters, tonight is a night for Gaza. I want to tell you a very, very quick story. Because when we hear about children passing away, we have seen the images of Gaza and what happens there. I want to relate to you a very personal story. I was in Lesbos, completely different part of the world. But I had the honor of having to bury 33 souls. Many people would have heard this story before. But the one part of the story that I can't get out of my mind right now, especially when I've been watching these videos that are on your screen right now, is that I remember a child looking just like that, but it wasn't sitting up. He had passed. He had drowned in the sea crossing from Turkey to Greece. And I remember me and a beautiful brother from Birmingham Sharif called Arib. Arib, if you're watching, you'll remember this. We picked up the body wrapped up in a shroud, and we laid it on the table, and we washed his body, and and all the while we're making dhikr, but our tears are just pouring down. We don't know this child, but when you see this beautiful little child sitting there, and their eyes are closed, and you know they're never going to open, it was the hardest thing we have ever had to do in our entire life. And you know that the phrase that you hear, that the smallest coffins are the heaviest? Wallah, they are. And it wasn't even my child. It was a young, beautiful Syrian, another beautiful soul of Sham. And this is just one. It's not even my child. Imagine the people of Gaza. They have to experience it day in and day out. Their own children, the children of their brother, the children of their sister, the children of their neighbor, the children of everybody. They're having to watch them pass away again and again and again. And there's no access to medicine. There is no water. There's 90,000 cubic liters of sewage is being pumped into their water supply. The aquifer is gone. 2014, I'm being told by 2016 it will be finished. It's finished. Their water supply is almost gone. By 2020, the place will become uninhabitable unless something changes. Brothers and sisters, you might be sitting there thinking, well, what's the point? It's just going to be bombed again. Well, they bomb and we will build.
Amen,
and we will continue to build. And we will build a clinic. We will build a hospital.
Yes.
We will continue to build. And we will continue to give hope. And we will continue to say, no, The people of Gaza matter. We will not forget them. We will not forget them. Those children will not be buried in vain. We will save the children that we can. There are thousands of children out there, Muslim Aid today. What we are offering you is the opportunity to help 5,000 children in the southern areas of Gaza. These 5,000 children will be assessed. These are children that don't have access to regular food and water. If they do, it's just bread. What is bread? But in the end, it breaks down as just sugar, and that's all they're eating. That is all that they are eating, and so their bodies become so malnourished. They get rickets, their bones start to stop growing, there's not enough oxygen being carried around their organs into their brains, and the long-term effects of it are devastating. Devastating. What will happen to the future of Gaza? Those children will grow up into adults without being fully formed, without their brains being fully formed. How are they going to be the productive, beautiful people that they were born to be? So we have an opportunity to change that. Muslim Aid are saying that they can get to 5,000 children in the southern areas of Gaza. Those 5,000 children, they will assess them. They think out of that maybe 1,200, 1,400, 1,500 will need immediate help because they're already suffering from malnutrition, but they're not at life or death, so we can help them now. Alhamdulillah, we can reverse the process. It's not too late. But there are 1,000 children on top of that who are in a critical state of life and death. And if you pay £300, you can help a child just like that. And then if you pay £750, you can help an entire family who have that problem, where everybody is suffering from malnutrition, from the father, the grandfather, the grandmother, the uncle, the daughter, the mother, the brother. You can help all of them £750. But if you're really bold, and I know we've already had one donation of this, maybe we've had more, but if you can donate 3,750 for the Abu Ayyub al-Ansari donations, we're calling this, 3,750. You know what that will do? That will help and support 12 malnourished children. It will save the lives of 4 children on life and death. And it will help a whole family. And not just for one day, not just for a week, not for a month, but for an entire 6 months, a year and a half. However long they need to get back on their feet so that they're healthy, they can eat, and then we can start providing food and water for them. And then the next stage, of course, is not just food and water, it's education and it's life, so they can grow and flourish and become amazing, wonderful people that contribute to this world. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
This is the Al-Ansar Wall, and Sammy, who's going to come into shot because he's a beautiful brother, he has been writing names. You're probably wondering, what is this Arabic? These are names of donors. Now, for people who are donating £150, and don't forget, when you donate £150, your donation gets... Hey! Your name goes on one of these little white tiles here. Now, when you donate £300, which is for the life-saving intervention for a child, what happens to your donation? There's some premature doubling going on over there. And that £300 donation goes over here. It's a tile which is going to have your name on it, mashallah. And for those of you who are donating £750, which is going towards a critical care for an entire family, your name is going to go on a centre tile, right? And these are probably the average size of a tile that's going to adorn the wall in the clinic in Gaza, which is going to be doing all this amazing work, looking after the needs of around 5,000 of our little brothers and sisters between the age of 0 and 5 years old. And that's going to give them critical care, like it's going to get them assessed by doctors, by nurses, give them all the special needs and medicines that they need in order to get back on their feet again, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum, Jalal.
Wa alaikum salam. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. What is your beautiful... Alhamdulillah, Jalal. How are you, brother? Are you okay?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Thank you very much. You're doing, mashallah, a very good job. I would like to make a very small donation from my part-time job. £20, please.
Yeah. So you got to give us you got to say takbir, my brother, or we can't accept it.
Say takbir.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
You see, that £20 changes to £40, because when you make a donation tonight, you get double!
Okay.
Alhamdulillah. Brother, do you have a message or dua request?
Yes, I have a few messages and a few dua requests.
Sure,
basically what it is that I have some disease in my family, like especially most recently my sister passed away in April this year of bowel cancer. So she has 2 children as well, so please make dua for my nephew and my niece. And also my father passed away 19 years ago, and also make dua for him and for my deceased grandfathers, grandmothers, uncles and aunties.
Ameen.
Please, and also for the Palestinian people and the entire Muslim Ummah. But just right now I'm still going through a grievance of losing my sister, so she was only young. So please make dua for her and her husband, and for my mom, she's not well as well.
May Allah bless her, inshallah.
Ameen.
One thing I would like to tell you, many say any brother or sister who got the cancer, this is a punishment which they give in this world, and other world there is nothing. Other world there is no punishment for them. Other world, brother. This is another punishment. This is something which you have to take here and suffer. When they suffer here badly as a cancer, my wife died, inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un. She died exactly, and we knew before she goes. She said, my daughter told her, mother, she woke up an hour before she dies. She woke up and said, I'm going to go. And my daughter said, where are you going? He said, paradise, of course. See, alhamdulillah, you believe me. She said in that time paradise, and I'm sure your sister, inshallah, is in a paradise with the Aisha, al-Mu'mineen, radiyallahu anhu. That's a beauty. That's an honor for any woman to get with Aisha or al-Mu'mineen complete. Jazakumullah khairan. May Allah bless you and give you a long life.
Ameen. Ameen. إجابة. السلام عليكم. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. How are you, my dear sister?
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much for calling up. Have you just woken up, or have you been up from
No, I was watching
She's been awake all night. Ibadat, mashallah. May Allah bless you and accept it all from you. What good news do you have for us tonight?
I don't want to say how much I pay.
It's okay.
I'm paying on behalf of my mom who died in February.
So as you know,
she went to Hajj and she never came back.
She went straight to paradise, inshallah.
She was sick in 6 months in Mecca. Alhamdulillah, she was buried in Mecca.
Alhamdulillah.
That is such a beautiful blessing. What a blessed mum you must have.
Yeah,
What a blessed woman she must
Alhamdulillah, my dad died 10 years ago in Mecca while he was performing Hajj.
Oh, subhanallah, they were together?
Yeah.
Allahu Akbar, that is a blessing. I mean, imagine out of so many millions, 1.7 billion Muslims, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose your mother and father to pass away in blessed land together, basically be there together. Amazing.
That's a power.
Yeah, they were always people who like giving to poor, supporting orphans. They were very good people. I never seen or heard anyone like that.
Allah.
That's an honor. That is such an honor.
And they are buried together in a same graveyard in Mecca.
Alhamdulillah. You know, sister, it is an honor to speak to you because wallahi, they sound like walis of Allah, and you are their daughter and you are carrying on their tradition. May Allah accept it all from you. Alhamdulillah.
I become like them.
Inshallah.
And after my mom died February, 3 weeks later my brother was killed in a masjid.
Allah.
So I want to, on behalf of them, my father and my mom and my brother, so make dua for our family.
Sister,
Although it's a very good blessing in Islam to die in Mecca and to die in masjid, but it's tough.
It is, subhanAllah, it's emotion. I mean, Sheikh.
Sister, may Allah support. One thing I tell you, I can feel what you're feeling at the moment. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala take all your sin away. And these are the things which take the sin. This takes the sin, saghar and kabair away. And when you go into paradise, when you see your brother, when you see your mother, when you see your father, enjoying for the rest of the eternity, my sister. Is it just hold it, just handle it. Handle these ones and tawakkal ala Allah. Tawakkal ala Allah, and you will get there, sister. And do good. Do good. You look a very good woman. May Allah bless you and resurrect you with the al-Mu'mineen, Aisha radiyallahu anha.
Ameen.
I wish I want to be like them and help the ummah and help the orphans and help Inshallah.
Inshallah, you're going to be better. You're going to be better than any of. Inshallah, I can feel it, sister. Don't say how, don't say why. I'm a sheikh. I can feel it. Inshallah, you're going to paradise.
And I hope
just be patient.
People, inshallah, and all the ummah, inshallah, they will have. Inshallah, the izzah of the ummah, inshallah, will come back, inshallah. We are I'm from Somalia.
I know, sister.
So, inshallah, the izzah of Somalia, the izzah of all the Muslim ummah, inshallah, come back. I hope so, inshallah, inshallah, good times will come, inshallah. And jazakallah, all of you, you're doing a great job. And I hope, inshallah ta'ala, everyone's suffering will end, inshallah.
Ameen.
Sister Zakalaka, I mean, the way you're feeling, exactly how people are feeling. Imagine you, we've all lost loved ones. There are people that we know who didn't make it to this Ramadan. Yeah. And what we're doing is we're kind of explaining to ourselves as well. It's a reminder for us that we don't know if we're going to see tomorrow, even the end of Ramadan. We don't know if this is going to be our last one. Only Allah knows, subhanAllah. But just take it that whatever you do, it's so important, because even the last act that you do before you go to bed, if it's sadaqah, it's so important, because what we want to do is we want the last action to be the first thing that we go before Allah with. You know, imagine it being the fact that we gave to people who are less fortunate, who desperately needed help, and that, inshallah, will be maybe the reason for us to enter Jannah, inshallah. But you're so blessed. I mean, every member of your family has passed away in a very privileged position. Two in Bayt Allah, and one in a masjid, subhanAllah, being, you know, prostrating before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So sister, please don't fear. We're all making dua, everyone around the world, inshallah. May your contribution, donation be a reason for you to be with them, drinking from the Hawd al-Kawthar, near our Prophet, peace be upon him, and being on the thrones with your family or your loved ones on the day, in the akhirah, inshallah.
My sister, smile and give us a big takbir. Allahu Akbar! Assalamu alaikum.
Alhamdulillah. Take care, sister. Assalamu alaikum.
Oh, subhanAllah.
What a beautiful call.
The thing is, every call is making a difference. We have so many more callers now, alhamdulillah.
إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا وأخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين جزاكم الله خيرا.
Thank you so much.
May Allah bless you.